Hey Busters, it's your big kahuna here, Brad, and this is Brad's Boredom Busters, your textile art channel. This is a channel where we have fun with fabric. Hey, but on this episode, we are not doing a textile art project. I thought I'd give you a little DIY project today. So in the past, you've seen my tie-dye curing tubs. I've had those in several videos, ice dyeing and the like. I needed to create another one because I'm doing lots of shirts to go into the store. And so I needed to set up a new tie-dye curing tub, and I thought you might like to see how I set it up, so maybe you could set one up for yourself. All right, so the items that you're going to need to put together your curing tub is a plastic storage container. This one is 34 by 18 by 12. I get this particular brand at Target. And then for the shelf, we'll be using a metal wire shelf rack. This one I got from Home Depot. So this shelving unit is from Home Depot. So it's a 16-inch wide by 6-foot long shelf. And then to cut it, I have bolt cutters, but at Home Depot, I know they will cut it to size for you. So just measure out the interior of your bin, and I'll show you how we do that, and then have them cut it for you, or you can cut it with a hacksaw. Any other device that will cut through the metal shelving. You'll also need a tape measure and a Sharpie to mark your shelf with. And to support the shelving unit, at Dollar Tree, I got this package of 10 plastic tumblers, so they'll act as the supports for the shelf once we get to that point. All right, so now that I have everything assembled, let's start working on the project. All right, hopefully you can hear me, like I say, in the garage, and my air conditioner is running, so sorry for the background noise. So we've got our plastic container here. Like I say, it's 34.5 by 18.75 by 12 5/8. So what you want to do is measure out the interior first, so we can determine the length of the shelving unit we want to cut. So it measures out at 30.5, but it has a little bit of a bow. It's narrower at the ends than it is in the center. So measure across at the narrowest point. I have 15 inches. The shelving unit says it's 16, but I know from past experience, if you cut it that wide, it's not going to fit in there very well. So you got to give yourself an inch and a half or so just leeway so it can fit in properly without binding up. So like I say, we're 30. Let's cut off, let's try 27 inches. That'll give us enough play in there. So let's grab our shelving unit. Get that out of the way. Okay, so 27. Well, 27 lands right on one of these little wire cross arms, so we'll cut it at 27.5. So So mark that all the way across. And. Yeah, that should be fine. Double check. As I said, measure twice, cut once. All right, so don't want to get in the way of the camera. Okay. All right. So that's our primary shelf. Do end up with quite a bit left over here. All right, so let me explain something. The way I used to do this, and I don't do it this way anymore. See how the shelf has this edge on it? I used to cut more of the shelf and then zip tie that on the bottom here. So I had this same lip hanging down here because I used to just set it right into the bottom of the tub without any kind of support. But that gets it down pretty close and you can get into your muck when you're dyeing. So I use sometimes, if I have the small empty dye jars like from Dharma, I put that underneath here and that holds it up off the bottom. So because it's being held up and doesn't have to be supported by this edge, there's no reason to put another piece on the bottom here like I used to do. So you've got plenty of shelf left over. If you ever want to make another tub, then you just cut what's left over and use this. So you've got that cut to size. All right. So now we'll take our tub and take these little plastic cups. Like I say, they're called tumblers. Take those. Essentially, open that up. We need 4 of them out of this 10-pack. Put them in upside down. Take your shelf. And that just sets. Make sure these little tumblers are all the way to the front and the back. And there you go. And that's your curing tub. Pretty simple, but it works really well. Like I say, it keeps your shirts off of the bottom. You know, if you're doing a lot of ice dyeing, and I've done many shirts at one time, so this can fill up with quite a bit of melted ice water. And if you don't want to do a muck dye, this keeps it up out of the muck. So, hey, there's your curing tub. The other nice thing about it, it's been really, pretty warm this summer. And for ice dyeing in particular, I'll take this and put the lid on it, lock it up, take it out, put it in the full sun, let it bake. That way it actually speeds up your curing time. Because normally, you're letting it sit for 24 hours, at around 70 degrees. But if you've got this all closed up and it's sitting out in 90-degree weather, you can almost cut that time down to 12 hours or so. So if you get things on the ice first thing in the morning, you could probably wash out by around 9 o'clock at night if you so choose, or first thing in the morning, But like I say, it does help and speed up, the curing of your dye. So, hey, I hope this was a helpful kind of project for you. If you've always wanted to make a curing tub and just wasn't sure what you needed to do to make it happen, like I say, pretty inexpensive. The tub from Target was not that much. I think it was less than $20. The shelving, I think, is also less than $20 at Home Depot. These little tumblers from Dollar Tree, $1.25. So there you go. Hey, I hope you like this project. Yep, give me a thumbs up if you think this is pretty cool. Share my channel around. That really helps me out. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming projects. Cool things like this, as well as all our tie-dye and other textile projects. And if you really want to help out my channel, please go to my Buy Me a Coffee page and buy me a coffee. That really helps me out because I don't have any sponsorship, so I pay for all these projects myself. And so anything you choose to help out with, I'd appreciate that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love all my subscribers. Peace out, baby, and go bust out some art.